so I came down to Rooter Park and I noticed there were some eggs here.
Yeah.
And I've seen your face, but I didn't know that you like were in the business of selling eggs. So I need to know.
Well, you know what? Okay, so we're trying something new this year. They put together this farmers market this year, and we're trying to see what it would really be like, what it would take to join the farming community. We have some chickens, and we usually have more eggs than we can consume, even though we have a bunch of kids. And so we brought them down to see what that would be like, what the experience would be like, what I don't know, trying to figure out what farming really would be like. It's not necessarily a predominantly black industry, right? And so we're trying to figure out what it would take, what supplies we would need, but then also what we would need as far as citywide to get things zoned right and get properties right and all the other stuff. What it would
Well, and the funny thing is that, like, historically, we have been the ones that have done agriculture when it comes to our roots, like, down south, like, back at home, like, my people from Mobile, like, you know, and from Pritchard to be, you know, exact. And so, like, we've done that, but I think our community has gotten so away from us because we're in urban environments. And so being an urban, I would call you an urban agricultural farmer, you know, joining that, you know, like being an up and coming urban farm family. What does that look like?
Because we are also like, we're teachers. So, and because we're also doing that, we come home and it's, okay, how do I take care of what I need to do to make sure that everything else is still running and doing what needs to happen? So it's not something you just jump into. You learn along the way. You make a lot of mistakes. Chickens die.
That's the sad truth. That happens. You know, it's a circle of life. It's a circle of life.
Mistakes. And so now that we're learning how to do this thing and be productive with it, trying to actually get our kids to learn what to do, how to manage the different aspects of it, because it's not just raising chickens and collecting the eggs. A lot of feeding has to happen, a lot of making sure that they're healthy and clean has to happen, a lot of money management has to happen, a lot of how do I be responsible with time and my effort, so that you're not, I don't want to today. You don't get to have that attitude. And so it's a whole lot. You're taking on another lifestyle that we, as you just said, we used to have. It's in there somewhere.
It's just got to tap into it.
But like I said to you a little earlier, you got to stop saying, oh, what if I see somebody else doing it? What if? Nope, I can. I can. So a lot of things that we do, you can do it, you just don't know how to. You paying somebody else for know-how. After the know-how, it's just putting hands to it.
Yeah, so if Black Lansing could support your family business, what is the name of your family business?
Oh, we're still playing with that. We're still trying to figure out what that is. It's still like, okay, my daughter wants to call it Crab Family Farms. We're tossing around names, we're tossing around logos, we're tossing around different things like that.
So you're like the infancy of your business blossoming.
Yes, pretty much.
So how can Black Lansing support you?
Just reach out. As far as, I mean, we're doing eggs right now, and they're like $5 a dozen. Just reach out if there's something that we could learn. If you are a farmer, we're trying to learn what that means. If you are already someone who's gone through the process of converting your property or certifying your property and your land, and you're in the micro farming community, that's another thing that we have to learn, how to make it official. But if you're in the market of bartering also, we will also do that.
That's where we come from. We're people that comes from that.
Yeah. So if you have something that good that you're doing that we could exchange for what we're doing, we're also in the market for that too.
Yes.
So it's just, how can we get out there and be out there together?
Yes. So look, it's Najee My Mind coming for you for Black Lansing. She told me not to look at the camera. My daughter's behind. It's a family business, y'all, okay? But I'm so glad that I ran into them, because I've actually known them from back in the church days. But, you know, y'all, get into it. Make sure you support Rooter Park. Make sure you support downtown Lansing. Make sure you support greater Lansing. Make sure you support a Black business, a small business, a woman-owned business, a minority-owned business, because they can only win when you are supporting them in the community. So, peace out.